The easiest way to become a hero. Did you know that blood donated to the American Red Cross saves 4.5 million lives per year? Neither did I, not until my son became one of those precious lives. I have always been passionate about helping people, but I have to admit that when it became personal, I saw it all in a whole new light. Several unknown men and women are now each a hero of myself and my family. My little boy has now had his life saved multiple times because of the selfless individuals that take just a little bit of time out of their day to give the opportunity for someone else to get to see another day. I am an LPN and I currently am working on becoming an RN. I have seen firsthand the need for blood donation. Since my son was diagnosed with leukemia, he has needed countless blood transfusions. It is important to remember that blood transfusions are done as a last resort. They are done so to save lives. When my son has needed a blood transfusion, his blood levels have been very critically low. To get really personal, this last week alone, my son has had to have 2 red blood cell transfusions, and he has been given platelets on 3 different occasions. His lab values are still not recovering on their own, and quite possibly blood transfusion will be needed again tomorrow. I believe this is why this topic is so personal for me. Without the people that have selflessly donated, my son may not be here. When he feels well, he is able to run and play because he has had another chance at his life. Imagine having that impact on someone else. To me, that gift is priceless. Obtaining life-saving blood could be a much simpler process than what it is if more people took the time to give this amazing gift. I know that I personally never really had any idea that there was any kind of issue with the amount of blood that is accessible when it is needed. I hear about several blood drives every year. It never really has occurred to me that I hear about them so often because of how much blood is needed. I never thought that one person could make such a difference. Unfortunately, our society makes the mistake of having this same thought process regarding several different major issues. Donating blood, while having a lot in common with those other issues, stands out as well. Everyone knows that it's not really just about reaching one person, no matter what your cause. It's about getting several people to realize that if they all abandon that way of thinking and step up and do their part collectively, they can make a real difference. While this outcome reigns true with just about every issue, reaching even one person can really make a difference when it comes to giving blood. Saving even one life is a major event. That is something you get to live with for the rest of your life. There is not a whole lot that goes into being eligible to donate blood. You must be at least 17 years old, weigh at least 100 pounds, and be in good health. Anyone who feels that their blood is at high risk for contracting certain diseases should not donate. If you think you could be eligible to donate, visit the many blood around campus or in your community. There you will answer a lot of questions related to your medical history. If you pass the medical history test, and if your iron level, blood pressure, temperature, and pulse are all appropriate levels, you may then donate blood. A blood technician will clean your skin around the veins in your arm and then insert a needle to extract the blood. The actual blood needed time only takes about 7 to 10 minutes, and then you may go home knowing that you just saved up to 3 lives. Donating blood really is that easy. You really don't have to do much of anything besides sit back, hang out for a while, and eat some free snacks. Sure, there is a little poke involved, but if you can justify getting a shot so that you don't get some stomach cramps and maybe a little nausea every year, surely you can justify it to save somebody else's life. It usually doesn't take more than an hour to give a cancer patient another chance at beating that horrible disease, or to give the new mother who never would have had the opportunity to hold her baby that opportunity, or even to give parents the chance to hold their child again after a car accident that almost took his or her life. Just about any scenario you can create in your head, you could be the hero of. You can be the one who gave any of those people their life back. There is no greater gift. If all this hasn't done anything to motivate you, then I have one more Hail Mary to throw. You aren't allowed to leave until you have had something to eat. They have to give you snacks, it's guaranteed. Sometimes restaurants even donate food and drinks to give it to the donors. If you are the kind of person that could care less about becoming someone's hero or saving somebody's life, there is still a reason for you to get involved. You all have several chances to donate blood this year. I urge you to not have the topic of blood drives be one that you brush off and leave up to the rest of the community. The donation process is simple, and you get the greatest benefit of all, saving people's lives. You never know when you or your loved one will be the one on the table in need of a hero.